The Mentor Series Part 11, Sunflowers with the Mentor. When was that? I once asked my senior. Do you have anything you're afraid of, senpai? The first things that come to my mind are ghosts and the like. Aren't those things that most people are afraid of? But this person is probably different. Because even if it's something like that, they can probably punch it. If you can defeat it, maybe it's not so scary. With that in mind, I asked. Do you have any? While walking, my senior and I talked. Well, I do. I'm afraid of sunflowers. They answered with a serious face, so I thought I would get a serious answer, but that's what it was. No, I mean something more, like, serious. With a pout, my senior put their hand on their chin and thought for a moment. Sunflowers scare me. The answer that came back was unexpected. Wait, sunflowers, you mean those summer flowers? My senior nodded. More like, it's not that they're scary, but they feel lively. They're beautiful, or cute, I guess. My senior smiled mischievously. The usual smile. Do you know how to write that flower in kanji? I thought about it. Well, I already knew, but just in case. It's written as, towards the sun, sunflower, right? Is something wrong? Do you know the origin? I thought again. Asking like this might mean it's not in the usual sense. I answered cautiously. Sunflowers, aren't they the ones that face towards the sun and, like, follow it, you know, closely? There was a brief pause, and I was feeling a bit anxious. Yes, that's right. It was unexpectedly straightforward. So, what's the deal with that? Well, sunflowers follow the sun. They chase the light. What chases the light, you think? This time, I was a bit puzzled. I tried to imagine it. Something that gathers around a big light. Insects, maybe? Like, they swarm around lights at night, like street lamps or vending machines. My senior nodded again. Yeah, that's right. What else? What else? I couldn't really imagine. Maybe it's because you said, chase the light, and that's why I don't get it. Let me rephrase it. What seeks light? Now I understood. My senior wanted me to say humans. That's right. Humans seek light, whether it's physical light or something like hope, which is often referred to as metaphorical light. Sunflower flowers possess that nature. Why do you think that is? I imagined again. Common traits between humans and sunflowers. Chasing the light, moving toward the light. Every sunflower in that field is inhabited by a ghost. Try going to a sunflower field. If your senses are sharpened, you might see them. A shiver ran down my spine. Beneath the towering sunflowers, there were ghosts hunched over, heads bowed in submission. And it wasn't just one, there were countless of them, covering the entire area. Sunflowers and an equal number of ghosts, of all ages and genders. The sun is the ultimate source of light, and sunflowers resemble the sun. To their clouded eyes, they look the same. Only when you get close do you realize that this sun is a counterfeit. The disappointment of finding a counterfeit when seeking salvation. And this time, they will find the real thing. When they turn their faces towards it, the sunflowers they inhabit also turn that way. That's why they're sunflowers, facing the sun. I had never considered this before. As a living being, I had thought it worked that way, but I had never imagined such a secret. Well, in reality, we don't know which came first. Maybe the sunflowers got possessed because they were chasing the sun. But for now, that's how it is. I nodded in agreement. Such flowers, I had no idea. Scary flowers. Beneath them, blue souls seeking salvation sat, stretching high as if trying to get closer to the sun. The sunflower field, which had seemed beautiful and full of vitality, now felt dim and like a place filled with obsessions. So, senpai, that's why you're scared of sunflowers, right? My senior seemed a bit embarrassed. No, it's not that. Actually, I saw this movie once, the day of the Triffids. It traumatized me. I can't help but feel scared whenever I see them. Maybe it's because they're so big. I don't really know, my senior said with an awkward expression. I laughed. Even my senior had some adorable qualities. What's the matter? Don't feel bad. Everyone's got something they're scared of. Sorry, but it's just surprising. With a click of the tongue, my senior kicked a small pebble at their feet. Well, what I'm really scared of isn't something like that. What I'm truly afraid of is the monster inside me. I couldn't laugh anymore. How was it? Perhaps spirits are drawn not only to those humans who pursue the shadows strongly but also to those who seek the exact opposite, the light, intensely. Are you okay? On this channel, I narrate Japanese ghost stories. If you have any other stories you would like me to introduce or any questions about the stories, please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next episode.